Hey, good morning. It's Tommy Martin hanging out in my kitchen. Hey, I hope you're doing well this morning. Hey, so at our house, we've been watching this show, The Chosen. Have you guys seen this? It's fantastic. It's a show, but it's in its own app and it's on your phone. So anyway, if you haven't seen it, you need to check it out. It's been out for a while. Some of you have probably already finished the first season, but if you haven't heard of it or haven't watched it yet, you really ought to do so. So it's telling the story of Jesus as he started his ministry. Now at our house, we're about halfway through it, and Jesus has just started to performing miracles. And the thing I really enjoy about the show so far is how it tries to fill in the blanks about what we have in the gospel. And so far, it's presenting the Bible account accurately, but it's also attempting to kind of get at some of the rest of the story, if you will. Now, I don't want to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it yet, but I just love the emotion and the desperation the show portrays about situations where Jesus heals someone, because that emotion would have been real. Now, you don't carry a paraplegic man on a stretcher to see a teacher who can heal him without some emotion. And you don't tear up someone's roof to lower this man down to Jesus without some emotion, some desperation. And I also like just the way they portray the elation people feel at being healed, or seeing their friend healed, or even just being there and getting to see the miracle. Because I think that's probably how it really was when Jesus healed somebody. I suspect there was lots of emotion, desperation in seeking out Jesus, and then elation in having him provide healing. Now, if you know me, you know I'm not a very emotional guy. I kind of tends toward the analytical and away from the emotion. So when I read about Jesus performing a miracle, I tend to think more about what did it prove about Jesus' deity, or what's its theological meaning, or something like that, and not really how anybody felt about it. So for me, this show's just been reminding me that there's more to it than just the facts. There are feelings and there are the emotions as well behind the facts. Or perhaps maybe the feelings and the emotion are actually in front of the facts, because they're what's driving the story. The facts are just what happened. So in the second half of chapter 9, chapter 9 of Matthew, Jesus raises a dead girl, heals a sick woman, and it says he heals the mute and the deaf. He was kind of busy. And let me read Matthew 9:35 and 36 for you. It says this: Jesus went through all the towns and villages, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, and healing every disease and sickness. When he saw the crowds, he had compassion on them, because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. So he had compassion. They were real people with real problems, and he cared for them. And I needed to be better at this. I need to see the people around me as real people with real problems, and I need to have compassion, or have more compassion. And maybe you do also. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to go have a good cry and get in touch with my emotions. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless you. See you later.